Time is like a never-ending flow of changes moving forward. But what if we could reverse nature's changes and return to how things were before? If you go back and change something, it could deeply affect others' lives. For example, if you failed a test and went back to retake it, others might feel it's unfair or creates imbalance. Nature follows the law of cause and effect, so it doesn't undo what's already happened. You might have heard that traveling faster than light could allow time travel. But even if such materials or wormholes existed, they'd likely move you to another space or dimension, not the past. Speed alone can't take you back. Time travel isn't just about speed, it's about keeping the traveler's future intact while recreating the present. It's incredibly complex. What if people from the future used a time machine to visit another past? They'd need to perfectly recreate both the past and present. For example, could you undo eating a pizza yesterday? To do that, you'd have to create countless copies of yourself and the pizza from that day, all existing at once. In the tiny world, all existing things exist in different states. Any physical size measuring 1 millimeter has its own margin of error and cannot be exactly 1 millimeter in reality. In other words, while it is possible to create a similar virtual reality of the past, reproducing it exactly as it was is inherently impossible. Atoms' particles never stop moving or vibrating. They can't be in the exact same state twice. Restoring the universe's past state would need endless huge energy. Nature doesn't allow this. It's practically impossible. The past is a precious record and resource that allows us to understand the present and identify the causes of its flaws. But why try to rewind a melting snowflake? If you want pizza again, just order a new one. There is no need to reshape the current wave into a past wave that has already passed. The world could collapse due to the weight of repeated people's grave mistakes. If people from the future come to fix that mistake, it's like wanting to retake a test that's already over. A time machine must maintain the time traveler's future while also preserving or reconstructing the present. Furthermore, for a time machine, it might be necessary to endlessly copy every state of the universe and then revert it back to the past. If such demands are allowed, then eventually, the moment we go back to the past, everything will get tangled up. Time machines belong in movies and books. They'll likely never work in real life. Furthermore, we already have sufficient resources and time, and even if a time machine were possible, such a device would not be necessary. Even if the past wasn't perfect, we can focus on making today better. Stories of time travelers make life fun, but instead of a time machine, people can focus on changing the present for the better. If you liked this video, hit like and subscribe.